Sorry about that brief interlude. Let's get back into it. So where we left off, we have Spiky Shield, Bandages, Ganjo we just picked up. We have Proboscis, Yo-Yo, Marples, which are all kind of feeding off each other, and the Bushel, which is feeding off the Bandages and the Spiky Shield. And then we just picked up Ganjo, which will buff our Proboscis and our Bandages. So hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, and now we're going against a dually player who might just clean us up. Just gonna give this a try. Doing alright. I'm not sure if he's scaling better than we are. Our Yo-Yo is doing like negligible damage, which is kind of expected for a level 1 unit like Silver Yo-Yo will go back into that. Proboscis is doing alright. They do have first aid, which is buffing up. They've got quite a bit of shielding growing. Brick Buddy is just very strong, so we might lose here. I got a lot of healing, so maybe not. We win. So saved by the bandages. Bandage, Ganjo. Ganja. Great. Did I get the right Bazaar title this time? I wonder, I think I had the wrong one last time. Anyway, let's see. Work at the docks. Gain regen or sell small items. We need more items.
Dilutes the brain.
Or we need better items.
Is highly
There's an upgrade to our Yo-Yo. So Yo-Yo's gonna charge much faster than Proboscis now, I think. Yeah. Hopefully. Might even go like this. Shield equal to this thing's value. No. None of that. Leftmost item gains value. When you sell this, your leftmost item's value gains value equal to this item's value. Huh. Shield equal to your gold. Fall balloon, health. Half health, so all enemy items. So that would only be selling that thing. Would only help the pawn shop. That would give us 3 value for -1 gold. It's not really worth it. Should I sell those now? I'm not really sure. We're not really building anything off of value except for the pawn shop, which is only... Does this increase health while it's in here? Let's pay attention to our health. 1085. Buy this. Swap this in. 1085. $13.45. 1345? Is that what that said? Yeah, this only works when it's in my on my board, rather. Otherwise it's pretty good. You know what, it could be good if we get one of those % max health increases. Swap this in. That's interesting. Shield equal to your gold, thank you. At the first time you fall below half health, you know. I don't want to have to take damage in order for something to be good, you know. Heal and regen items could be, probably won't get anything gold, but it could be another bushel or XP. XP won't be quite enough, but the XP plus a fight will be enough. Let's just
Look, it's okay to have a crush on me. I love everyone.
That's funny. This will gain a little bit of healing. this heal equal to 4 times the value of your items. That plus pawn chop would be kind of nutty, but I don't think it's good enough. It's not actually scaling, you know? When you sell a small item, gain max health. See, this is actually better than the pawn chop, right?
Why do my people live in forests?
Swap
The
this
cities
in.
where the wounds are.
Buy
Or not to almost die every day.
this. I can sell these now. Plus 10 max health.
I'm gonna
Buy
rub this stuff on you. Don't make it weird.
and sell. Put these back down. So this just gives us max health. This gives us max health when it's on our board. Interesting. These might all crush us, honestly. Kind of want to go for the trash down here just to see. And we can check our yo-yo. These really scary. You sell a smaller item, you smell a small item. Shield equal to the size damage. You sell this, yeah. These don't actually scale like. If we can get augmented weaponry, it would be so or augmented hits. Fuck this stuff. Interesting. What do we get? Alright. That's really good for Yo-Yo and Proboscis. Upgrade leftmost bronze or silver. I think it's time to upgrade Bushel. Yeah, Spiky Shield isn't gonna last all that long. Ganjo, maybe. I think these 3 are good. 4 are good. 5, maybe. I think I just wanted something else for Spiky Shield to replace Spiky Shield. Leftmost item has 8% crit chance. Maybe I want to switch that for the healing. Yeah, that seems right. Or I can like flip a bunch of this stuff around so that Proboscis gets extra crit. But maybe crit shield is better. Gumballs is really good here, right? 2, 3. Because we get lemonade value and pawn shop value. We don't get our money back, but we get. Oh, and we get the augmented weaponry value. This is very smart, I think. It's not a huge bonus, but it really helps for our start. So, like when we so we don't get bursted so easily. Economic seminar? I don't know what that is, but we're going. Do it. Heal equal to your gold is awful. When you buy this, gain 10 gold. Okay. But the good thing about the ointment is that we can sell it. Then we can go against this chick. Yeah. I think we're going alright. Kind of want to put this on the other side of Yo-Yo, but Ganjo is more important, I think. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what this fitness has to do.
Have you noticed I'm huge?
I'm glad Streamcord is working for our live notifications. That's good to know. So, poison, 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 fire. But against our healing, fire versus our shield. The fire is not doing very much. They do have some healing. We've got a ton of damage. Right? The shield, they're not breaking our shields, so our spiky shield is able to just go off too. Alright, let's not forget to look at our recap this time. Yeah, 16, 17, 18. That's nuts. So this might actually be better than the yo-yo, I guess. Let's swap these two, because this is going off more often. Is it because every time I slow 2 items, this charges? I guess. Bandages only went off 4 times versus the bushel 6. But it does have shield as well. Spiky shield is mostly just the extra shield charge for the bushel.
To get here, and now
And then did a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. It was about to do a bunch of damage because our shield got pretty far up there. But I think this is good. And if we can increase the amount of times this goes off, that may be good. So let's, for now, we'll swap these two since this is going off more often. And then if we get some sort of buff to help that out, maybe it changes. Not sure. Work at the docks or sell weapons.
Reward the peaceful, punish the.
This increases our income.
For the good of all.
Great. This is not great. When you level up, get a spare change. When you sell a spare change, this gains heal. Yeah. Piggy bank.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
I think it's time to sell this. Just get rid of it. Piggy bank and lemonade stand is going to go hand. Save. Or sell this, get 3 spare change, which is going to give us 30 max health, right? Because of the lemonade stand. We don't need the scarf. Yes, good. Chill out, bitch. Bushel. Alright, enhance our offensive weapons. It's great. I think we can restart damage, right? Yeah. We'll double it. Do you want a proboscis or a yo-yo? I think we want a proboscis because if we can make this heavy, then it's just gonna go infinite and it's gonna go absolutely nuts. Lich is gonna kick our butts. I'm not even gonna try. We'll go after Trash Golem though. Lich is like impossible. I don't know why. I don't know anybody who can, like, what kind of build beats it, I guess. This is gonna be a big hit from Powder Keg, but I don't think it reloads, so we'll be alright. We might even kill them before. But it was close. Yeah, that was.
Not all Jabalians are
Slow all enemy
pacifists.
items for 2 seconds. Burn both players 10. It's not terrible, but it's better than Spiky Shield. I don't know. Weapon skills, heal and regen skills, gold tier skills. Weapon or gold? Let's go with gold tier.
I am not a warrior. I am just a man.
You sell
who
a
has
medium or large item, get a chocolate bar. All items have cooldown increase of 30%. Why would I want this? So that the enemy also has 30% increase? Use a property, haste adjacent items. No. So this, I don't know if it's better than Spiky Shield. I don't think it is. Spiky Shield is bursting our bushel. Reduce cooldown of properties. First time you freeze each fight, haste items. And you gain burn, heal 30. Cauterize is really good. Freeze each fight, haste. So if I can get a freeze, that'd be good. But it's just the first time. Let's
I
get
have
that
seen
character.
such
Cauterize is
talent
safer.
once before, and it bloomed into
Is that
a
chocolate bars?
dera.
or buy and sell small items. We have a ton of money,
Just
so maybe
taking
we
the
can get an
first
upgrade.
step toward good taste.
Matchboxes. Very good. Yeah.
You're a smart one for your size.
Don't want the pepper spray. I guess it could be buy and selling things.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Sells medium items. Bazaar con. Let's sell this. It is a shield. And it has multicast. So maybe just hold on to it for now. Yeah. Could look for an upgrade for Ganjo or Bushel, but diamond tier item from the Bazaar. 3 small items. All these are tempting. So I only have to pay the 12 for this, right? But it could be something good or it could be trash. Or guaranteed, I guess it could be 3 experience total. Just get that. Yeah. Alright. Using it on weapon, charge this. Probably faster than the bushel. Yeah, do something like that. Maybe that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not. Oh, 4 non-weapons. 1. Charge it off itself, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-weapons. And 3 weapons. Tusk helm. I don't know, I don't like it. I think we're done with the spiky shield. It wasn't doing much for us anymore. Let's see how this goes. Could have held out. Tried to sell it somewhere better.
You to steal.
But, oh well. Should be higher or lower.
Did I hurt you? Are you okay?
Good girl. Lighthouse, weather glass. I saw an infinite weather glass build. Maybe that's what this guy's going for. Slow, shield, and slow. We're doing pretty well ourselves. Our burn isn't so bad. How's our heal? Ooh, it's so close. Oh, snap. Oh, we barely won. It's gotta be a shield that was doing it. Barrel is nuts. Barrel goes so ham. Yeah. Our shield plus healing was just shy of his barrel. The Tusk helm was basically just enough. Yeah, the bushel was also a huge help. The yo-yo went off 38 times because of the matchbox. So maybe that's crazy. So if I swap this stuff around, this will go off more often now, maybe? Or maybe not because of this? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Non-weapon, charge this. Adjacent item, charge this. Adjacent item, charge this. So this will go off more often between these two. Did go off quite a bit there. So whatever's between marbles and matchbox and yo-yo, whatever one is in the center of these three is going to go off a lot. This is going to go off a lot either way, but it's going to cause this to go off, or whatever's in the center to go off a lot too. Which I might want to be marbles. Which will buff the proboscis. I don't know. That's a toughie. we'll just put it back. Because this doesn't have to be in the middle, because it's just whatever item is on whenever anything else is used. This has to be in the center, and this has to be in the center, and this can be wherever. So, yeah, I think like this is still good. Even though this went off more, it's a tough one. Maybe I'll just try like this. Maybe I'll try like this. See how that goes. Casa Mia? Is that a portrait behind you? No. That is my home. The house I live in. Nice to meet you. Have you played this game before? Destiny 2 Raid Race Badge. Cool. Yeah, that's just my home. Most of my Lego collection and the fireplace behind me. Yeah, this house is really interesting. This actually, like, you can see the beams over here, right? That kind of like sweep down into another room. This room kind of overlooks that one. Yeah, I love my Lego set. Get 2 gold and a silver to loot in. I think I want this, right? Because even though it's not great on its own, we can sell it for all this other stuff. 2 gold. Maybe we should hold out. Heal and regen items, travel almost anywhere. We have a ton of money, so we go aerodrome. JJ, no thank you. Sell small items. Do we look for an upgrade? I don't really know what I'm looking for. I don't think I'm experienced enough to know what I'm looking for. So we're just gonna roll a couple times. Don't care about weapons. Bronze tier neutral item sounds good.
Recycle.
Because then you can get, yeah, then we get buffs. So let's sell the piggy bank now. Because get a bunch of stuff for it. Great. And then we take cloak would be nice because it gets haste and damage, but leftmost item gains damage if it's a weapon and shield if it's a shield.
Warms my rusty
Healing.
circuits to see that
Pull
final.
down
Trash
damage.
is tragedy.
Health.
Reuse everything.
and burn. So reduce your items cooldowns. I don't have any like cooldown reduction, right? Let's go like this. Let's go for the extra shield, I guess, and healing. This will give us damage because it's a small item. How's your day going, Cassia? Casamia, sorry. Have you played this game before? Sell this, you left one.
While you're doing your part,
This will
clean
double
up
our
the
burn.
bazaar.
Yeah. Reroll because we have a ton of money. We don't have any poison. Items
That's
gain
been
value.
sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Use an adjacent weapon slow charge this 1 second. That might be
Louis, now that's a bargain.
1 regen. Yeah, that gives us value on everything. I might hold on to this. 1 regen isn't a whole lot, but it's fine. You're doing alright, Cassia. Okay, Cassia's a great name. I like that name. We're doing alright.
While you're doing your part to
It's
clean
been
up the bazaar.
pretty fun. I had a meeting, so we had a quick break, but we're back. Oh, I don't want this, do I? That's why. That'll be great. Yeah. I almost want this in between the two, but that'll be fine, I think. This will give it more slow. Yeah. Great, great, great. Oh, it'll give it to the marbles. Never mind. Yeah, I have a full-time job as well as doing this, so. 4 damage for the fight. I did want freeze, but not that expensive. Get rid of that. Getting a ton of max health from this. Yeah, I have a full-time job
Warms
on
my
top
rusty
of this, so.
to see that final.
But because of my schedule, I get a chance to kind of do my thing. You know? Maybe I can get an upgrade to one of these. Tool? Do I even have any tools? Or shield item? I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we've been playing Bazaar. Today's my first time really trying it. I tried it a little bit last night and I've been watching videos for a while. And I couldn't help myself, so. Here, I want one of these two. This guy has a chance to give big cooldown reduction items, which could be really good for the setup we have here. This guy could give something like I think he has a genie lamp and a bunch of money based stuff, and it's more experience. I'll give us. I kind of just want to go here. We should clear this pretty handily. Crit haste would be great. Yeah, we can go feather. Great. I think. Yeah, that was fast.
Believe you'll win, and you'll
This gains
win.
haste, your other
But
items
not
gain
against
crit.
me.
I don't have anything to actually haste other things though. I'm just using charge stuff right now. So it's not great. Temporary boost, no thank you. Another
Any good
temporary
fights
boost, no thank you.
lately?
Let's see what she has to sell.
Well, I do
Upgrade our yo-yo?
love
Hell yeah.
Stillness. I
Diamond
prefer
yo-yo.
Action.
When you use an adjacent item, charge this for 4 seconds. That is bonkers. Yeah, this is gonna go off like all the time, and it's getting buffed by the Kanjo. I would like another way to buff this that doesn't involve this. Like if I could get it to buff itself. Sell that. Yeah.
Use it
We'll
well.
buy this just for the change.
Make me proud.
This too.
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Because this all gives us max health and damage. Max health because of the lemonade stand. Deal damage equal to 10% of your max health. No, thank you. I went to the dentist today. I know that's really boring. It's great. We went to the dentist today because getting my teeth fixed. Like, ooh, we did it. That's it. Game over. Heavy proboscis is nuts. When you slow, it charges 2 seconds, but it also charges itself. So, yeah, that's game over. And this is going to be slowing all the time too, on top of this. And then because this is going off, the fire is going to go off. And the neurotoxin. This is going to be nuts. Check this out.
I should warn you.
I kind of wish my healing had.
Like other
I've only been talking to you for about 10 or 15 minutes, but from our conversation so far, it's clear that you're a very important person. I don't know about that. What does he have? He has a bunch of stuff, but we're about to go nuts. Look at all that slow. And he does have... Your enemy uses a weapon or shield items to damage. We have more healing and more damage, and our damage is scaling. And we got slow. So he's barely gonna get the shield at the top. This is nuts. This is a stupid fight. Yeah, he's gonna win just because of that one skill. And that's kind of bullshit. do have a ton of healing. We just got hard countered. That sucks. We have a ton of healing, but it just has too much. We're countered by a skill. One skill. We're hard countered. Anything else we probably could have been fine against. I wouldn't say I'm important. I don't think I'm important anyway. I'm just a guy. Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. What a bullshit skill. Because that's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. It's just this. It's even by itself, like, he barely charged up. Well, he got... It's basically just 3-3 doing all the work. But I couldn't do more damage in time. This needs to be upgraded again, because it's only silver. So
That money's not gonna earn itself.
This
Let's go.
This went pretty ham. It's crazy that this still went off more. I'm a little surprised. Huh. That was pretty much the only guy that could have beaten. Like, anybody with that skill would have beaten us, really. Dare to risk some scoring. So maybe I switch it back like this again. Non-weapon item. Yeah, let's risk some coin. I think... Yeah, we'll get some XP. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, some gumballs. Oh, interesting person. I thought you said important first. I'm so sorry. I like to think I'm interesting. I guess. I'd hope so. What makes an interesting person interesting? I wonder, like, how they talk, like what they talk about, I guess. Yeah, I'm also apparently blind. Thanks, Katsu. I don't think I've ever seen this thing before. Oh yeah, I have. Does a ton of poison. Does he actually make stuff? Yeah, that was nothing. That was...
Not all
Little
Jabalians are
Your other slow items have
pacifists.
+1 slow. I think that's fine. I don't think it's better. There's also some network lag, looks like. Hello? That took forever. Skills unique to Pygmalion. Heal and regen skills or weapon skills. What do we need? Some heal skills. Some weapon skills for these two. Or unique to Pygmalion. Pygmalion, I really don't know what to expect from any of these, other than what's at face value. Pygmalion, I'm assuming, is some sort of like income based, usually, just by his like vibe. We could get something that boosts our healing, or something that just makes our weapons like crit or more damage. When you use a weapon, give your healing items plus 10 healing for a fight. I don't think I even noticed that. That's gonna go nuts, and that's gonna make our Ganjo, like, the healing from our Ganjo pretty much obsolete.
Look, I need a business partner who's as motivated as me.
I have 52 followers and haven't become affiliate. Yeah, I'm still working on... We just hit 52 followers not too long ago. And we're working on the average followers now. So once we get the average followers, that's our last thing. I'm gonna go weapons skills, I guess.
Good.
Once we get that,
I mean,
then
good to meet you.
we're good to go. Weapons have +1 damage when you buy a weapon. Increase your bonus damage by 1. Yeah, we're already kind of doing a buying thing. So when we buy a weapon, we would get +3 damage and 10 health. I want something interesting. Something more interesting. Weapons have damage equal to double your income. So 14 or 5% crit. Flat 30 damage. This sucks. These all suck. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you can come around sometime. Sometime more often.
You will not die. Makes Ryukon look bad.
Once I hit affiliate, I have at least 2 artists trying to get me to buy emotes from them. So see how that goes. Non-weapon items could be an upgrade. Could be something. Chocolate bars will give us a little buff.
Cast aside
Let's
your
just try it out.
deathstruments.
Alright, pickles. When you win a fight, get a pickle.
Our energies resonating.
Start of each hour gain max health.
Use that for the good of
And
all.
I'm guessing this doesn't... If I sell this, I'm going to lose that 1 income, aren't I? So pickles is fine, because it'll give us a 1 more every time. I'm just gonna... I guess I'll hold on to it. I have enough money. Triple value in combat. You have some suggestions related to my affiliation. Would I like to hear it? Sure. What you got for me?
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Oops. Sold the wrong thing. Oh well. I'm not really worried about it. Start of each day, get 2 spare change. So I'll get 2 spare change in a pickle. That would fill up my board. In which case I can't get this. I don't really know what I want. Maybe just get
I'm
this.
so glad we could share this experience today.
Sure. I do have Discord. Exclamation point Discord, I think. Yeah, it works. Cool. I don't know why this is lagging so much. I'm surprised there are so many people around then.
You look
Healing
rough,
regen items,
man.
maybe we can get
Let's
an
fix
upgrade.
you up.
Restorative balcony. Interesting. Textiles, no. Weights. Your weapons gain damage and your heal items gain heal. When you heal while at max health charge. I think that's better than Kanjo. Because it applies to everything. Even though it's slightly slower, it also buffs. It's time to get rid of Kanjo.
The more you get hurt, the more we can hang out.
And there's our bushel
Feel
upgrade.
better.
That's fantastic.
Might leave a scar,
Buy and sell
but nothing
the
a tattoo won't cover.
crystal bonsai. When you heal, gain tech max health for the fight. Nope. I might lose here. I don't know. When you heal at max health, so if we can get healing on the yo-yo, that'd be nice. I'd also like to buff up that neurotoxin or replace it. So I'm not sure we need it anymore. Pretty sure. If I can get the what's it called? The holster, maybe? I think it would give us like an initial boost. Yeah, we just obliterated that guy. That was crazy. Proboscis is a little OP right now, I think. If we can get this gold, I would like that a lot. Okay. Hey, and welcome in. Pending. Accept. Great. Accepted. Awesome. Chocolate bars, small tool, or weapons. God, I really
I'll
want
spar with you,
to. I don't know how to upgrade
but,
this guy.
This leg.
I can't seem to be. When you sell an item, this gains value. Ooh. That's crazy. It's just. But it's crazy expensive too. Did get a pickles. Adjacent items gain stuff. Damage equal to the amount of gold gain. Some of these are nuts. At the start of each fight with Dragon 2, spend 3 gold and your weapons permanently gain 5 damage. It's also kind of nuts. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this in my bag for now.
Enjoy the thrill of
Buy
battle.
this. It's not gonna make these any faster, but it'll give us some permanent damage that we can work with. Damage equal to our income. That only works with small items, so we'll buy and
UFO
sell this.
teaches stillness. I prefer action.
And this is already going to fill our board, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what happens to the extra spare change if we overfill it. I'm assuming we just lose it, right? Anyway. 2 gold and a gold loot item. Leftmost item gains a value. Get a gold tier item. Let's go with the loot item, I guess. That's garbage. Put this here so when we sell that pickles thing, we actually get some value out of it. Do you stream, Cassia? At all? Definitely gonna take that big battle. We're not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a little afraid of you. But I think we'll be fine. That's a lot of work. Shut up, Coach. Yeah, I shouldn't have been afraid. That was nuts. When you regain a burn item, gains 1 burn for the fight. That would have been crazy. Emerald is not it. There's so many better things we could have gotten there. I don't know what these give us. I think he has a bunch of weapon-based stuff, and he might have lifesteal. So let's hope for that, I guess. Yeah, we just gain more damage from that. That's great. Yeah, weapons have crit, which will be fine. The first time you fall below health. When you use a weapon with lifesteal, it frees a smaller item. That would be crazy. And we just rinse this guy. Weapons. The weapon to the left of this has lifesteal and it deals damage. Upgrade our leftmost item. Finally. So that's 3.9 seconds. That's pretty good. Temporary boost, a small item. Buys your medium
All
items.
things in moderation.
Alright, so...
And business. Not what I'd call tasteful.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Mortal Coil. It's very tempting. It has lifesteal itself, and we can put lifesteal on the proboscis, which will remove our need for bushel, I think. Buy these two just to sell them. We have plenty of money.
I mean, help you.
Freeze an item would be nice, but we're trying to stay skinny, right? Heal equal to your total.
You see that,
No.
Barker? That's how
Buy
it's
and sell
done.
with the extra damage. Yeah, rare event. Improves your weapons.
Weapons are friends. Form will
Upgrade.
your friend.
Enchant your leftmost weapon with shiny. That's nuts. What does shiny do? Isn't that like multicast? Um, shiny multicast on the weights. Yo-yo. I thought I wanted healing on the yo-yo, but maybe I want shiny. You use an adjacent item, charge this. You slow charge this. What Dragon Tooth? I don't think I want Dragon Tooth forever, but that'd be interesting. No. Matchbox for extra burn. Bandages for extra healing and shield. Weights for extra, you know, shit. What would be perfect on the yo-yo? Either shield, which would make the bushel go nuts, or healing, I think. I think shield would be perfect. I want shiny. I'm definitely getting shiny. Well, what do I put on it? Put it on. Marbles is starting to lose value because of the proboscis. Guess we just put it on bandages. Is this blasphemy? It's getting a ton of healing from endurance. And what if we just double that healing?
Form might have been person.
Oh, it has to be weapon too.
Form does not know
Shit.
before.
I guess we just slap shiny on our yo-yo.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's gonna be
Weapon
crazy.
asks form to tell you. You will not
Let's see how this goes.
survive alone.
Are y'all watching this? Because this is about to be nuts.
Boring.
Can't forget to check the numbers
My
after this.
dreams are too big for you to steal.
They have a yo-yo and a matchbox. They have a very similar setup to us, but they have a ball switch. Can we speak for them? They almost have our exact same. No fucking way! No fucking way. What did they have? Let's see. I can't believe we lost that. The hard shell probably helped. We heal, shielded, charge a shield. When an enemy uses a non-weapon, charge a weapon. If you're exactly one weapon, lifesteal. When you shield, your weapons gain damage. When your items gain freeze, no. Start of each fight, gain shield. You barely won. We have so much more health, so it must be that lifesteal. I think it's time to swap in the lifesteal. This only went off twice. This went off once. This didn't go off at all because it's too slow.
It's 5 o'clock.
It's time to put on
friend.
lifesteal.
The hustle
Yeah.
never sleeps.
The weapon to the left of this. Yeah. Let's try that. Even though this counts as a weapon, it's another weapon. So that's gonna make our matchbox is only gonna go off like... How much did it go off last time? It did go off 9 times. Because of the marbles, I guess. Alright, let's try that. We need better scaling, I think. In some way. Yeah, it kind of sucks to give away the bushel. But I think that's what I need to do. Eventually we want to get rid of the dragon tooth. And what? Just the dragon tooth, I guess? Maybe the matchbox? Because the burn damage is going to be superfluous.
Everyone here
Yes.
is huge. It's terrifying.
Small items gain
On
value.
behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah.
When you sell a large item, this gains 2 sell value. Your items have double value in combat. You have max health.
And this is why I need to get rich.
This is like a better rewards card. This upgrades everything, including the pickles. But if I'm only getting like 1 extra thing every round, it's fine. Besides gaming,
I am eager to
Lego,
test your abilities,
as you might have
and to
noticed,
improve
is a big
them
hobby of mine.
immeasurably.
I have, in the past, I have done miniature painting. I've done painting in general, but I'm really bad at it, so I haven't done that much. I do some woodworking around the house, especially. Not so much as a hobby, but movies, another big thing. That's really the bulk of it. If I sell this, that might have overstayed its welcome. Now I can remove. Leftmost tool has multicast. When you use a weapon, reduces cooldown. But that's not going to be useful because we have so much charge. I mean, it'll be a little useful, but it's not going to be as useful as you'd like. When an enemy uses a non-weapon charge a weapon, that could be helpful. Let's get the multicast.
You are a quick study.
What's the matter? What are your hobbies then? Let's see. I like flight sims. Does that count as gaming? It must, right? I read. I play a lot of Dungeons & Dragons. Alright, Cassie. Have fun. They produce small items. Buys your small items.
Oh, hello. I mean,
Should I head out?
welcome to my business.
Use the property? Nope. Nope. Yep.
Did you see it, Quixel? I made a sale. It's smaller than Quixel.
Weapon properties adjacent to this. When you win a fight with stained glass windows in play, your properties in play gain value. That is weird. Use another item, charge this. Huh. There's a lot of like value based play I could have done. I just don't think it's that much better. Void Colossus, I think, destroys some of our items. We might be able to kill it before that happens. Gives us 5 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we need. It's just too much. Maybe we can do it. That's true. Fingers crossed. Maybe we can kill it before it does anything, because this takes 10 seconds and we have slow. What did it destroy? Destroyed our healer. Oh, we killed it. It didn't even get any damage off, really. It's all...
I've come
based.
too far.
When you
to
burn,
let you
charge
stop
a shield
me.
item. That's actually really good. So that will cause our bandages to go off more. 5 gold tier choco bars or gold gumballs. That's good. Gold tier loot item, gold tier item. Let's go with the loot item. Yeah. Reduce cooldown. What do we reduce the cooldown of? Could reduce the cooldown of the proboscis, or the yo-yo, or the bandages. Let's go with the proboscis. Actually, a gold tier, this charge is super fast anyway. Dragon Tooth I want to replace. Yeah, balls. Let's go here. Gumballs, economic items, 23 gold. Yeah,
Investment
I guess.
is building homes for money. I suppose
No.
I'm something of a carpenter.
No. You sell this, get
I
two spare
don't
change.
succeed
Sure.
unless my clients succeed. And I am very successful.
No. You sell an item, this gains value? No. When you sell this, your leftmost item gains value equal to this item's value. So that's minus... That comes out neutral, right?
You've planted a golden
put,
seed, my friend.
like,
Harvest will come
Piggles
soon.
there. Then when I finally sell Piggles, it'll give us that much, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway. If increased max health equal to 10 times this item's value. Oh, that's the one that only works when it's on the board, right? Yeah. Property items, rare event. Rare event! We don't want any property. Purchase an item from this hero. Stella. Slow all enemy items for 3 seconds every 6 seconds. Haste your vehicles, burn both players. If you have a vehicle at the start of each fight, use this. We do not. Just a simple burn 6. No thank you. When you use the item to the right of this, charge the item to the left of this by 1 second. It's interesting. When this gains haste, your items gain crit. When any player uses an item, this gains 10 damage and 10 shield for the fight. That's interesting. I don't think it's what we want, but it's interesting. But this would be good in between these two, sort of. Sorry I have to go do some work, but I really enjoyed talking to you. I've shared some suggestions with you on Discord, and we'll discuss the rest there. Okay, have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. My eye is suddenly killing me, so I'm gonna take my camera off for a second. And I don't like any of this stuff, so we're just gonna go next. It's unfortunate. That was kind of a dead shot. This might be our last fight, but this person is also really low on prestige, so we're okay.
Not like other Jabalians.
Oh, thank you, Cassia. That's very nice of you to say. I think you're interesting as well. Burn, burn. Proboscis alone is a thing. Just give me my mic real quick as well. So they had use a non-ep. So they had some haste, but yeah, they only have one adjacent item to this. Use another weapon or haste, charge this, which is pretty good. But they mostly just went for crit, it looks like. And this is good. So this, when this haste, then it procs that and then triggers that. But this should really, like, this is sitting around, should be in between these two, and then they have a star chart there, so it doesn't really have anywhere to go. Their build's just weird.
Okay, is this
And then we had
work-life balance thing?
the lifesteal from the proboscis was more than enough to just heal both of these, in addition to the double attacks coming from the yo-yo. Bandages, yeah. Oops. Sorry about that. Large items we don't care about. Let's go for a rare event. Let's sell these pickles. Trade health for power.
Do you feel
Okay.
his flames whispering?
Lose max health and enchant your leftmost weapon with deadly. We already have enchants on both of our weapons. Or the weapons that we care about. And I don't know if this can get enchanted. Silver ritual dagger. Gain a bunch of regen. Diamond tier runic double bow. Which would replace the dragon tooth, I guess. And maybe the marbles. There we go. Let me bring my beautiful face back.
Oh, radiant master.
What?
Bless us with your flame.
What's it called? Runic double bow? Yeah. So that does a lot of damage. It deals double crit damage, and it comes with lifesteal and extra crit chance. It's a medium size. It doesn't have any charge of any sort. But if it had like turbo, then that'd be nice. I don't think it really fits with what we're doing. I wish I paid more attention to what our matchbox was doing. I don't think it's doing enough. Maybe our dragon tooth isn't either. Interesting. So proboscis, I don't know if the heal counts for this. The lifesteal doesn't charge that, so shit. What about the ritual dagger? It's only silver. Ritual dagger. Deals damage, has a 4-second cooldown.
Scour the impurity from these vile streets.
But it's small weapon. It might be better than... Oops, and I clicked. What did I get? I got nothing. Great. Good job, me. Doesn't matter. Well, shit. Enchant a weapon with lifesteal. We already have lifesteal, so we don't need that. I'm a little frustrated by that now.
Your seeds, acorns, home.
Actually, I could have enchanted this with lifesteal, right? Because we only have lifesteal from this. Well, I couldn't have because this is enchanted with slow, so never mind. Kind of wanted that thing. Oh well. 3 chocolate bars. Sells for 0 and cost 16. Why are these so... Oh, they're diamond. I didn't see that. So we can get some max health. Candy and spare change will probably be diamond. Which will not get us our money back, I don't think. Caltrops is interesting. And it counts as a weapon, so it'll benefit from a lot of our stuff. Can we make 32 bucks here? Let's see, we have... Time to do some math. Or we have 8 bucks. We have 6 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5. Alright, we have plenty enough to sell in order to get it. That'll help with some things. Maybe it's time to sell the dragon tooth. What do I sell? Do I keep the marbles? I kind of want to keep the marbles. This is gonna be... I really wish I had some experts here to help me out, because this might be a really bad idea. So let's shelve these two for now. Let's sell the bushel.
It's not really my size, but I guess I'll take it.
If I'm gonna sell this, I have to do a last. I need 32. I think we've decided we're getting rid of the matchbox.
Oh
Fire damage isn't doing enough.
it's so tiny.
This is increasing the value, but oh, come on. My game froze. Escape? Not letting me do anything. So we're gonna exit the main menu. We're gonna try again. Right. This is normal mode, so maybe I shouldn't worry so much. But let's try it again. I would like to like get to max, you know? Or
I'll
just get
show
that
you
ticket.
those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
Alright, so our goal is getting these caltrops, I think. So I have 17. My brain isn't mathing right now. I need 15 more. So I could do 9 and 5. Kind of want to keep the lemonade stand. I think we're getting rid of... If I sell the dragon tooth, then it's not enough.
I'll never resell this.
Get rid of these two. Oh, it takes up 3 slots. Oh wait, no, I need the... Oh, I missed by 1. Should have sold this.
It's smaller than Quixel.
Alright. 146 damage whenever an enemy uses an item. That's a little crazy. Volcus Enforcer, Property Baron, Boss Haro. Guessing he does a lot of properties, so I'm not gonna go there. Let's see what this guy has.
Cool. Professional.
Freeze both players' items for 1 second. Freeze a lot of freeze stuff. That's interesting.
It's so
Wasn't enough, but it was interesting.
cold.
Let's see what it uses. When you freeze any item, gain freeze. When any item gains freeze, charges 2 seconds. When this item gains freeze, remove freeze from it. Removes freeze from items. Freeze prevents freeze. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. Gold tier skills. Upgrade our item. It's time to finally upgrade this guy to max. Or the weights. It's for funsies.
Now that's quality.
Yeah. So both of these have overcharge. Which will charge this guy. Yeah. And he has that. So eat some chocolate bars, sells items. Gain regen equal to your level. It's fine. We need 5 slots. Right? 5 chocolate bars. So what I could do, I could wait for the next start of the day and then pop these so that I get that extra money. Extra XP. Cool. So, if I think I can beat this guy, I should wait. So I think I should wait.
Are you
Because that much HP probably isn't going to matter. It's
I'm huge.
about 120 or something like that. So let's see. Shielded Yo-Yo, which would have been nice for me too. He's got a very similar setup, except he has a model ship and a bushel. Oh, baby. He's getting his shield up. Yo-Yo, but his stuff isn't scaling. Our health is going down fast. That sucks. Fuck. That yo-yo, man. How did he get it to go off so often? Because I need to move this. How did his... He has less damage than me, but managed to do more damage than I did with the same amount of casts. He had fewer marble trips. Slightly more healing from the bandages.
Ready when you
The
are.
bushel did a whole bunch of
guy.
healing. Maybe I should have kept the bushel. I don't understand how I lost that. When you use an item, your items gain crit. When you crit, your heal items get healed. So between improvised heal and building crescendo, I don't have any scaling. Like this burn is fixed by cauterize, so that's fine. And his when you burn, charge a shield item. Fuck, I forgot about that. Ours only went off 4 times, his went off 5 times. He also had the bottle, which was slowing and shielding. We had very little shield because of... I fucked myself, didn't I? Yeah. This is also heal, we can count it, but it's not.
Where's
more
your
than a bushel.
hustle?
And we had slow. We had much more slow. We had much more damage. This is pretty much like a non-weapon. I think if this had slow and this had lifesteal, that would have been better. It feels like multicast on this is useless. Damn.
There's no time but the present. I don't believe my sisters.
Chant what? Enchanted item with crit. What does marbles do with crit? Nothing. 50% crit chance. Caltrops.
Have we been here minutes? Hours? Years?
When your enemy uses an item, your items gain crit for the fight. That's good. That's interesting.
Ooh, this pork roast's almost done.
Alright, now we can sell these. Oops.
As a GSM and master
Extra
merchant, I
money,
can.
It's a little bit extra money.
Like them baby birds that nested in my mother.
We still have 1 prestige. So I'm surprised it let us go again. No. Garbage. Medium weapons have 20 damage for each medium item you have. Maybe I would replace marbles and weights, I guess. See, this really isn't doing much anymore, is it? This would only be 20, 40, 60 extra damage. Damn.
Oh, it's worth
He's
think I
gonna
fucked
yell
up.
at me.
I think I fucked up bad.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Use a property.
I guess I made a sale. There's fun size, and then there's boring size.
I think we're out of merchants. Or do we have
Okay,
one more?
now sell me something. Something huge.
Healing regen skills, weapon skills, shield skills. What am I looking for? Guess weapon
The
skills.
bazaar is filled.
Weapon has damage. Damage equal to income.
It is
Shield items gain shield
paradise.
for the fight.
The ancient wormcat technique destroyed many Sphinxians.
Yeah. I think those are better next to each other. Because this is going to charge itself, and then, yeah. Maybe I put the extra crit over here as well. One of these guys. Something like that. Oh, except this has to be... to the left of that, doesn't it? Shit. This probably doesn't trigger that, does it? Maybe it does. But I think these two next to each other is fine like that. Just give that crit. Shit. I'd like to upgrade marbles. Use an adjacent item, charge this. Maybe this is just useless now. I don't know, I'm frustrated now. Let's go. We can take on all the PvE events. It's PvP that's kicking my butt. That tiny
The Outlander way is truth. Someday you will see.
When any player uses an item, all items gain crit. When you crit, charges for 3 seconds. Adjacent items have crit chance. Haster items, which is that's not useful. Temporary boost, non-weapon items. Sells non-weapon
Reward
items.
the peaceful, punish the warful. Use that for the good of all.
I don't think we're getting another day. Unless I win this. So I have 3 more fights. So we could, but
Glad we could share this
no,
experience
no.
today.
We can hold on to that. Reroll. More pickles. Cash register. I feel like I'm getting tilted. Enchant a weapon with lifesteal. So this is enchanted with crit. This has lifesteal. This has the slow. This has the multicast. This already has lifesteal.
You've
It sucks
just
to
taken the
pass up an
first step
enchant
toward
like
good.
that.
I think that suits you beautifully. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Money can't buy class, or money can't buy ass.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice. Tell everyone you got it here.
Can't afford
shall I?
You have a lot of max health. Gold or diamond tier item? Sure, that sucks. So we don't have anything that's like. You burn, charge a shield item. No. I don't want that firebox back or tinderbox. Swap it out with marbles. God, that sucks. Alright, this person's in a similar state. So maybe I can beat them?
You
Fingers crossed.
see these tusks, right?
Doing a lot of damage. Yeah. They had a lot of poison, but our life steals more. They had a lot of shield. Charge. Alright. Wait, that only went off 3 times? Is that broken? That can't be right. Did they just die that fast? This went off 10 times, this went off 3 times. Because of the cooldown, I guess, from the multicast. And this went off a bunch of times because this thing was going off so often.
I paid
Yeah, we can get rid of the marbles
express
now.
ship to get here, and now we're waiting.
Huh. That was a crazy fight. Okay. Caltrops went ham.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Fire's remorse never.
Is it still worth
Be
it to
remorseless.
sell stuff? 3 seconds. I could upgrade this.
Remember,
Explore.
diamonds come in small boxes.
There's the matchbox again. Oh, now we get a freaking upgrade for marbles.
You're a smart one for your size.
When you use a non-weapon item, charge 2 seconds. Maybe this isn't. Maybe the weights aren't doing enough. We go like this.
I think that suits you beautifully.
Heal equal to gold is not going to help. I don't want my other max box back. Sells weapons, get a heal item. Maybe I want more burn, more max health.
Food is life.
Percent max health.
Our
would be
bodies are just containers for it.
nice. Yeah, more shield. And guess we plop this in the middle again. Yeah. This does nothing, but I'm gonna pop here anyways. Kinda sucks that call chops counts as a weapon, but I guess it makes sense. Go with the Frost Street Champion. Maybe we can get like a small freeze item.
Ain't good. Make stronger.
At the start of each fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 2 seconds. That's fine. Enchanted item with cannot be frozen, slowly destroyed. Enchanted item with haste. Enchanted item with freeze effects. That could be very, very good. What does yo-yo with freeze look like? Freeze an item for 1 second. That could go nuts. Matchbox, maybe? I'm gonna look at the matchbox and the marbles. Maybe the marbles. Freeze an item for a second. When you use a non-weapon item, freeze an item first. When you use a non-weapon item, freeze one item for a second. That's not super helpful. Bandages. Freeze an item for a second. Okay. Mortal coil. Freeze an item for 3 seconds. So let's put it on marbles. Try that. Hey Kirby, this is Bazaar. This is what just came out. So I'm just looking at, I'm pretty close to the end of the run. I'm hanging on by a thread. And we've got a pretty good build. I kind of fucked myself with that because I removed some healing items. And I'm trying to rebuild a little bit. I got this matchbox, which will help us shield more often. The pickles are just a filler right now. So I might even like swap it out. The weights aren't doing enough to do anything. They only work when you heal at full health and not when you lifesteal. So I got this proboscis that goes off itself. No. And so these 3 items should technically or theoretically be going off constantly. Because this will go off whenever this goes off, and then when this goes off, this will go off. This goes off every time anything goes off. This will go off like on its own. It charges itself. So this causes this to go off, causes this to go off, and this will go off twice because of multicast. This has multicast, but it's kind of irrelevant. It has a very long cooldown, and the fight's almost always over before it goes off. But it gives this thing lifesteal and slow, or it already has slow, but it gives it lifesteal, which I can't give to it any other way. The bandages don't have a charge, but I wish they did. They get better over time because of something. When you use a weapon, your shield items gain shield. And then it'll go off more often because of the matchbox. The pickles is just to boost the caltrops for now because I didn't have anything else to fill the slot. Enchanted item with shield effects. I could switch the yo-yo to shield. That's what I want to do. Because the multicast is not helping because it already attacks as much as it needs to. So that'll be pretty sweet. Yeah. Give an item a random enchantment. So I can buy and sell items. If I buy and sell small items, I can fill in this spot, which might be a good idea. Or I can give something a random enchantment, probably the matchbox. I wish I could upgrade it.
Hi,
So maybe
I'm
I'll go
Quixel,
look for that
Master
upgrade.
Merchant or something.
It's time to
Not
sell
very
these.
big though, is it?
Because we're kind of going like Hail Mary here.
Fine, here's some gold. I
Buy the
only sell
pinata.
things so I can buy things.
And this,
Huge
which will give us more
things.
benefits.
I'll take it, I guess. Midsworth says I have to trade even when I don't care. I'll take it, I guess.
That only works with properties. I don't have any properties. This will increase an item's value, which isn't helpful. We use an adjacent item, charge this. That could be very good if I found it earlier. And if I didn't have freeze on the marbles. Damn. Heal equal to double the value of a highest value item. And it gets healing from endurance. Maybe I'll take the truffles.
I'll come back someday and buy the...
Not very big though, is it?
We're doing
Truly
it.
a tool of the gods!
So it starts out at 64 because it's double the caltrops. And then it'll upgrade because of the endurance. It's kind of shit, but I'm gonna try it. First ever truffle build, I guess. And we're gonna get smoked by this guy probably. He's in a similar situation. He's on his last straw with and the same amount of wins. He's got a heavy shield build. He's got this guy. We just rinsed him hardcore. That was nuts. Because his first aid-in was still frozen. And the icy marbles. Yeah, the icy marbles, like, he didn't even get... He got one attack off on everything. Or 15 from the proboscis alone. Truffles didn't have a chance to go off. I think if this... So, because this can charge these two, if this gets shield on it, or if this gets shield on it, then this can charge these two, which will, in a turn, charge it. So that would be cool. So that's what I'm looking for now. And then I think our build is pretty much complete.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine
Kinda
is
crazy.
highly concentrated.
Shield equal to triple your gold. But it's gonna have shield as well. So maybe the shield's better than the truffles.
Tell everyone
Buy
you got it
this.
here.
This is our last day. So I'm gonna try. Should have one more fight. Let's get some free chocolate bars. It's gonna buff everything. Swap this in. Even though I don't have any gold right now, it's gonna grow in gold. Or grow in shield. Even though I have the shielded yo-yo. Ooh, shielded yo-yo also benefits from the matchbox, but not as much as you would like. Could sell this to get a little bit of initial gold. Or shield. It's interesting. I'm gonna try this fight against the octopus. Yeah, this build is kind of sick. So this blizzard skill kind of fucked me, but so, yeah, he's not even looking around, like, barely gets anything off. The Caltrops works like whenever they get any attack off.
It's all
the
about
Caltrops also
motivation.
crit
You gotta
goes
know
off.
what you're
Your items have
fighting
crit
for.
chance for each weapon you have. That's crazy because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons. So we get 8% crit. Gives us 25% crit. Weapon skills, unique skills, healing regen skills. Both weapons
It
go
is
together.
sad not everyone can be a worm cat.
Is it?
But you.
Yeah, nobody said anything, so yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit. Here.
We'll try.
Now, let me know how that is. How's that? Garbage, garbage, garbage. Weapons have 1 damage. When you buy a weapon, increases damage. Use weapon, reduces cooldown. You use a weapon, your shield items gain extra shield. So this is actually not very good because we charge for more than our weapons have cooldown. The Mortal Coil is just there for lifesteal, and the Deadly Caltrops don't even have a cooldown. So while this is an awesome weapon or skill in general, it's not good here. But the defensive stance will boost everything.
But what if they are too weak to train?
Bronze tier neutral items will give us a buff on everything. But we don't have that much money. So maybe just fight a monster here. And then I think there's one more shop, right? Trash Titan should give us something to buff. Venom Mineral Catalyst. Nah. None of this is really helpful. If I could get Holster, I think it is. That would be perfect.
Seem like a nice
Use
person.
adjacent weapon charges for 1 second.
Maybe too nice.
That'd be cool, like in between here, but we don't need to do poison damage. Diamond or diamond loot item? Let's go diamond loot item. And we get reduced cooldown. Maybe we want that on the matchbox? Yeah. This is gonna be silly. Now it's every 2 seconds. Enchant a weapon with lifesteal. We already have plenty of lifesteal. Crit. What we need is to enchant these two, ideally. Neither of them are weapons. This all sucks, actually. I don't need any of this. This is diamond, this is diamond. Maybe Mortal Coil I can get an
Any good
upgrade for,
fights
I guess,
lately?
but I doubt it. I think it's
I do miss it.
pretty rare. Deal 1,000 diamond. When any item gains freeze, charges 3. If the first time you fall below half health, each fight freeze 1 item for 99 seconds. What the fuck? This is a large item. This charges this. If I replaced all 3 of these with that, it would go off like nuts, but that's funny. I'm not gonna do it, but that's funny. No. No. Buy and sell this.
Stillness. I prefer action.
Great. The
I should warn
helmet would have been an okay
not like other Jabari.
buy, I guess. I think it has
Are you sure?
multicast inherently,
Notice
but
I'm huge.
we have almost twice his health. He got the giant club, which can't be frozen, and he's doing 1,000 damage a second for some reason. How the fuck?
Now you can learn
Maybe I should have went with a giant club. What the hell was that? How did it go off 11 times? When any item gains freeze, which counts. Yeah, what the fuck? Freeze an item when you use a non-weapon item, charge this. Use adjacent item charge. This didn't even go off. But I'm trying to figure out how that worked.
Look, I need a business partner.
We use
who's
another
as
item, charge
motivated as
this.
me.
Reduce its cooldown. This is a 12-second cooldown. It charges 6 seconds every time an item gets freeze. My freeze item didn't even start, so my blizzard fucked me over. That's what it was. So this blizzard went off, and it froze all non-weapon items, which caused his giant ice club to go off, which caused... what?
It's 5 o'clock nowhere, friend. The hustle never sleeps.
Which caused my caltrops to go off. I don't understand. Do I have anything else that freezes? Or did he just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of freeze? Or of charge? I think so. I wish I could slow this down. Yeah, look how fast that went.
No hard feelings, right?
That's bullshit. I don't understand. Let's watch this cooldown. And then things were refreshing the freeze, so that was the matchbox. And the marbles, I guess, feeding off each other. Yeah, the matchbox and the marbles were feeding off each other to cause more freeze. Also, my teeth are falling out. That is insane. Frozen matchbox with a club. My proboscis didn't even have a chance to go off because it was frozen the whole time. I wish I could sell skills, because that's the second time this blizzard has fucked me over.
Most Chevalians will never know this feat.
Yeah, that blizzard really fucked me over. I'm never picking that again unless I have all weapon items. That sucks. At least it wasn't ranked, but still. That was horseshit. Okay. So that was Pygmalion. That is... I don't know. Vanessa is super strong right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick her. And Dooley... Vanessa's like the new meta, and Dooley's always really strong. Thank you for falling. I think there's a hick in there somewhere. What kind of name is that? Created December 1st, 2021. Interesting, interesting. Great name. You know what I could do? I could do a raffle. Is anybody around? I still have a code. I could have put that in the title. That would have been smart. But it's like a death throw. Tell my wife. It's great. Yeah, let me see if I can figure this out. Stream elements. Dashboard. Or I guess it wouldn't be raffle, it would be... What the hell is that called? Giveaway, maybe? Giveaway. How do I create a giveaway and then start and stop it. Start a raffle with a single winner. With a raffle, you have to put in points for, and I don't really want that. I just want to give away, right? So I have Discord, which I thought was supposed to go off every 15 minutes, but I guess not. Yeah, this stuff. And then creating elements, start giveaway. I guess it's a widget? Huh. Did I miss it? Alright, what should we play next? Should we play Dooley? I want to make here it is. I want to make the buddy build work. One ticket. Alright, so exclamation point giveaway, or is it exclamation point ticket? Fuck, I thought it was giveaway. Oh well. And at the end of the stream, we'll do that. So, great. Clicking on Dooley. See how it works. See what core we get. Yeah, so everything changes. It's all random. Like even the start, these Dooley gets cores. He gets 3 different ones, and they're all random. So we have an ignition core, which works with burn items, shield items, which are kind of the meadow. Too many tickets. Yeah, when you first hit ticket, it should have given you one, right? Let me check the. Yeah, it says you're in. And then there's a crit build. When you crit with any item, charge this 1 second. So crit, shield. Give your shield items to the right of this 5. So the cores are kind of weird. So you want items on the left of the core to charge the core, but then you want items on the right of the core to be buffed by the core. When you crit with any item, charge this. So this could be items to the right of this as well. So let's go crit. Just for S's and G's, I guess. I guess we'll buy some items just to fill us out a little bit. Adjacent items have extra crit. And crit can also add to or count for shield and burn and poison and stuff. And this is just gonna like so this will build up and it'll just give extra crit to everything. It's interesting. GPU is also pretty good, giving haste to the core, but I don't think we need it. Not right now. Great. Viper, drone, bananable. I think Viper does a bunch of poison damage. I don't think we can actually heal, like, beat it. I don't think we do more damage than the Viper does, which is kind of interesting. Banana, I think, does healing stuff. Let's go for the drone. I haven't actually seen anybody fight the drone. Okay, it does have Langsham, which is nice. This will give us extra crit. This just deals damage and slows and has lifesteal. I don't think I ever noticed that. That can be good. You sell this, reduce the cooldown. So we'd be happy with any of this. And when you slow, a weapon gains extra damage. That's pretty nice. Interesting. Cool beats. Yeah, that thing was the. If you take too long, then you just get that sandstorm effect that comes through. So that's what happened there. The first couple fights, like, the goal is just to live long enough that the enemy dies before you at the sandstorm. Here we could take the extra health. I think I still want to fill out my board. That's interesting. When you burn, charges for a second. Haste your other items. And copper egg. Poison and shield. Yeah, kind of. So it's really great early because when it, like, in some builds you just build a whole bunch of shield and then nobody can kill you, and then so this does the actual damage and then it ramps up. But there is a tie state where you'll out heal the sandstorm and your enemy can do it too, so that'll cause a tie if nobody can kill anybody and the sandstorm can't kill either of you. If you're ramping up faster than the sandstorm, which is nuts. I had one build that was able to do that so far. Solar Farm is interesting. Haste other items, gains regen, and charges on burn. Copper Ed gives shield. Kinetic Cannon, when you use a small item, this gains damage for the fight. I mean, that sounds like fun, but I don't know. I think we'll take Copper Ed just for something to have. But I think this other stuff is too... It's not going to be very helpful. We'll go chest. Here our options are smaller medium item or golden XP. We'll go for the golden XP, which should level us. Nope. Get close though. Is Copper Ed better than this? I think so. Let's just get proc more often. Do I want it left or right? I think I want him on the left. I don't know. Try it like this. We have a few deaths until it really matters. Because especially early, you lose less prestige. But his pulse rifle, which does a ton of damage, sword coat, he's healing. So that's he got from that banana fight. Yeah, he just destroyed us. We didn't have a chance. That battery charging the pulse rifle is really good early on. He's also like a much higher level than us for some reason. So that's kind of bullshit that we got right up against him.
I may not
a bronze
be the
skill,
most masterful
anything with crit
trainer,
would be cool.
but I must be the cheapest. There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
He had a gun. Cool. Sells
Few
weapons.
warriors live to retire. By my
Alright, when you use a core, charge this a second. When you deal damage equal to your shield, there's a trap. It's never good. When you shield, charge this a second. That's interesting with this, I guess.
Use it
I
well.
don't know.
Make me proud.
Reroll in case we find anything more interesting. Chris Army Knife, I like better than Induction Aegis.
Go make some more stories. Then
Can you
come back
slow
and
charge
tell me.
this? Use an adjacent item, charge this. Testicle is really strong too. So these are basically the same right now, but this might be just a hair faster because it's also going off the core and these two. Yeah. But they would feed off each other too. Go for another chest. XP is like so valuable in this game, especially early. We could go for another proboscis. Or whatever that guy has. Rogue Scrapper has a lot of cool stuff. I think I'm going to take the Warrior. I don't think I've actually seen this, so we're just going to experiment a little. Some scrap, chest helm, old sword, hatchet, shoe blade, lumbors, sharpening set. It's all kind of meh. Am I going to lose here? He's scaling a lot faster than I am. Good. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta do the dog's toenails. Leftmost shield item. Maybe we'll stick with Chris Army Knight? I don't know, I'll hold on to it. Let's take the strange mushroom. 2 to 4 gold, 1 XP, or a skill. It's probably going to be a bronze skill. Maybe the XP is better. I'll take a bronze item. This is shit, but we're going to take it anyway. When you sell a tool, this gains ammo. Which is pretty shit. So, let's go like this. I don't think I really care about the crit on the Copperhead. Crit poison. This is almost never worth it. Lose 1 income and gain 8 gold. You get 1 gold, or 1 income. You get your income at the end of the day. So, unless this is like day, let's see. So this would be -1 income for 8 gold. But we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like at least 10 more days to go. Plus however many we lose. So let's say I lose like half my fights. This goes like 13 days. That's way more than 8 gold. So I don't think it's worth it. Almost ever. XP or max health? Go with XP. And we'll fight this person. I think that's fine. I don't know. Okay, if you get it like super late, then it's okay, but like at that point, like it's not really worth it. Katana. This guy's got a nice setup. Except he doesn't have the lifesteal from the Crow's Nest because he has the bayonet and swordblade. He's gonna get a ton of extra damage, but and crit. But he doesn't have the lifesteal on Katana. He'd almost be better off like swapping up the like getting rid of those two. And he fucking killed me anyway? Oh, my build is shit. That is what I am learning. Alright. Chocolate bars, a haste item. Maybe that's what we need. That's a shitty haste item. Adjacent vehicles have their cooldowns reduced. Do I have any vehicles? Chris Army Knife is a tool. I have some friends. Small burn item, aid the convoy. Yeah, we'll go risky. Burn both players for 5, haste adjacent items 1 every 8 seconds. Kinda wanna move this like here. See how that does. This only goes off twice, so it's kind of useless. But I also don't want to put this out there, because I don't want to take damage and whatever. So this is like 1 gold for 2 income. That's super worth it, but... So the run ends when your prestiges run out. So losing fights against players results in prestige loss equal to the day. If your prestige hits 0, your run ends. But if you lose to like NPCs, like the PvE fights, you don't lose. Interesting. You don't lose prestige. This guy's gonna kick my ass. He's got lifesteal on his revolver. He reloads it. He gets a ton of shield. Okay, so that's the end of his shield. This is gonna be close, I think, maybe? I don't think it's gonna be as close as I'd like. So we're finally doing damage, but we're only getting a little bit of shield. And a little extra damage. We're gonna start doing more crits though. Maybe?
Watch your back,
Fuck!
Captain.
A couple of days ago, I spent 4 hours losing this. Yeah, this dually I just don't get, I guess. Maybe I need the companion score to make him work. Maybe that's just my problem. Like, I'm just gonna go with the easiest guy now, because maybe I can get the Fiery Cutlass, because it comes with built-in crit and does extra crit damage. That'd be nice to have, and I can actually kill him. Certain items have extra crit.
I will accept my punishment.
Yeah, that's nice. This is a nice little combo here. Yeah, we can go with that. Shit, maybe I'll even upgrade it. Come on, place on the board. Here we go. Alright, so this does double crit damage. So I want it here. Yeah, something like that. I do have spot for one more. God, I really want to get rid of that thing. But I want the HP, or XP. In a bit. Hopefully I learned a bit that way. Yeah, hopefully. It could be tough though, man. Gumballs will be some early benefit. We do have 27 gold. So this gives us, we can get 10 gumballs, right? It'll give us randomly HP, damage for our weapons, shield, or crit. All of which are good, but only like the Cutlass and the Critical Core and maybe Chris Army Knife are the things that I'm gonna keep. So
I'm a people
maybe I go
person,
here.
and sometimes I sell stuff.
Freeze Ray is fine. That's better than this shit.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you,
Crypto
come back for a refund.
is good. You burn charges for a second. So this burns twice. Charges for 2 seconds. Hard charges all my haste all my other items. It's interesting. And increase my regen. Should I go with Solar Farm? I don't usually like using large items, but maybe this is a thing. Here you go, like Chris and Freeze. This will increase my crit, but it'll lower the charge on this, which is fine. Huh. I want this to be able to go off more often too. That's a consideration. If this solar farm shits, or is shit, then I can swap these back in. I have gold for a reroll. Freeze a small item for 1 second and cleanse half your burn. So this goes off 2 seconds fewer. Cleanses half our burn. It's fine. GPU, haste the core. I don't think it's worth it. Your weapons get damage for the fight. When you slow, charge this 2 seconds. But it doesn't do any damage on its own. And it doesn't help with our crit thing. But it would give a, like, let's say I remove these two, then it gives this damage and this damage. Or if I got rid of the light bulb.
Hey, take your time. I'm in no
skip.
hurry.
Alright. Goobly
We're
Clumby.
out to
Let's see how you do.
Not to squabble with nobody.
We're here to deep throat queens, not to squabble with swallow nobodies. Such a terrible thing. Alright, we're gonna get wrecked. What did we get hit by? A grenade? And it's reloading? Yeah, we're fucked. Did? Nope. Not enough. It's freezing the wrong thing. If we got like 1 or 2 phrases on the grenade, maybe we would have been slightly okay. Maybe we need healing of some sort. Or more shielding. Healing and more shielding. We do have the regen. Alright, now we'll go for gumballs. So in the bottom left I can see how much space I have. I don't want to buy more than I have space for. Sometimes it bugs out and buys things without actually working. This thing at the start of every hour set this item's value to a number between 0 and 5. So we need to check this every hour. I bought it for 2, I think. So I need to check it. Alright, so here, more damage, more crit, more shield, more damage. Neutral items are good. These are like buff items.
I see buried treasure.
Extra health, extra crit, extra damage. I wish I could afford almost all of this. Start with the crit.
Ooh-wee. Now that's a bargain. That's been
Damage.
sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Why? Crit chance on. Come on. Oh, I did it again. Come on. Wake up. You son of a bitch. Why does this happen? Server's falling asleep. Alright. Exit the main menu. Problem is like I saw Northern Lion talking about, like, this game has just got everybody's gone bonkers with this game.
That's a bargain.
Wonder why it doesn't say exclamation point ticket to join. Or is it just join? Yeah, this didn't even drag over. So weird. Max health. Slow item. We don't have any slow items. Weapons get damage. Max health.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Can I afford this?
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Okay, anything back. Sell Ed.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Oh, I should have bought the bananas first, because they sell for 1. Oh well. Let's put this back over here. Silver level skills. Great. First time you slow, freeze, use a vehicle, your items get crit chance. So I might get a vehicle later. But I don't want to have one now. The first time you use a large item each fight, adjacent items gain crit chance for the fight. That's interesting. Did something like this, then that'll increase my crit. Does this charge itself, I wonder? I bet it does. I guess we'll go with this because I can't reroll.
I hope we can do this again.
Hydro Dude, Blood Reef Raider. I don't think I can take this guy yet. We'll try this guy again.
The coral speaks. Tells me to hurt.
Shield Potion, Revolver. What would I want from this guy? Nothing. Crow's Nest just so I can sell it for the bar of gold. I'd like to get more fire damage for the Cutlass maybe.
Lads will never let me forget this.
So this comes with the burn damage on it because it's fiery, so I could enchant this if I wanted to. So it's technically already enchanted. Adjacent items have max ammo. It's garbage. Friend items work at the docks. Don't really need friend items, I guess. Could get a better something here. How did he get 3% crit? Oh, from the gumballs, right? Guess we go here. And let's get a shield item. That's not what I was looking for. When your opponent uses a weapon or burn item, charge this 1 second. Each time you fall below half health, fight. That's not it. It would be good against, or it would be okay against matchbox builds, but it's not strong enough. They would just go right through it. More XP. Playing the long game here, I guess. The 6 XP maxing and stuff. 3 gold's fine. Probably should have waited for 5, but whatever. I'm impatient. I like that skin. I really like the cyber one too. There's a cyber, like, you can, in the chests from ranked, you can get different. Yeah, she's gonna smoke me. You can get different skins. Some of them are pretty nice. So the turtle shell gives your shield items extra shield for the fight. But it also charges when you use any non-weapon item. Like, and the pearl charges like ridiculous. So the pearl and the turtle shell is just like an insane combo. The seedweed is also insanely large amount of heal. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. The Loser Ray has a ton of slow, and it has multicast. Jellyfish and the catfish have a ton of poison. I don't think the catfish is all that good, but the jellyfish can be. There was no way I was winning that. Yeah, it's an alpha. It's called Play the Bazaar. Where's my refer a friend? Here we go. How do I add? Command add. Bazaar. Did that work? Nope. Chat commands. Custom commands. All right. There we go. Silver tier friend, loot item or an item. Let's go with the item. Rocket launcher burns 2, which is good for this. Deals 10 damage and multicast 3. It's a lot like that, isn't it? I do like the freeze from this, but I kind of want to try this out. Maybe I'm being stupid. I don't know. Doesn't have ammo, right? Yeah. Adjacent items get crit, so it'll get 15 crit. Interesting. Monster skills? Okay.
You can learn a
Monster skills can be really good.
If you
50% health each fight, reload 4 items, no. When you poison, gain regen. When you burn, your items get damage. Hell yeah. So every time we attack with one of these two, we'll get damage for the fight. I think light bulb is going to be our next to go, and maybe solar farm, I'm not sure. So this guy's going to burn us, but we also do burn damage. I don't know. It'll be our burn versus his and his healing, so maybe he wins. When you heal, this gains 2 burn. It says burn equal to the burn of your non-claw items. And then we have cinders. That's done quite a bit of damage. That's nice. Every time this fires, this charges. Every time this charges, this. Every time one of these goes off, this goes off. That was pretty nice. I like that. Technically, the cinders would be better on this, because like the value per... Yeah, my regen will hopefully go crazy. Technically the cinders, like this will give it 1 extra tick of burn, but this also has more crit chance, so I'm going to put it over here. Because the burn can crit too, right? This is probably wrong, but I'm gonna do this.
No, I won't tell you what
You slow charge this. When you use an adjacent item, charge this. Slow. I mean, duct tape's pretty good. I'm just gonna sell this, some of this stuff now. I'm never gonna use this stuff, right? Kinda wanna hold on to the duct tape. If I can find some other way to boost my crit. Yeah. What happens if duct tape gets fiery? That'd be crazy. Does it just burn 4 by default? That's interesting. Let's reroll for upgrades. When you haste, slow, freeze, burn, or poison, charges 1 second. I mean, that could go nuts too, but when this gains haste, your weapons gain damage for the fight. When this gains haste, your shield items gain shield for the fight. Also could have been cool, but it's fine. We're going with charge. Charge is like the thing to do now. Upgrade bronze or silver. Is it ever solar farm? Oh, it does haste. I know the right option is probably... yeah, this charges every 2 seconds now. I know the right option is probably the fiery cutlass, but we're gonna go with this.
Pride in our restoration.
We upgrade it anyway.
It's not just equipment.
It's awesome.
History.
We don't really need this, but I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Admiral.
I kinda wanna watch this and see what my crit goes to.
I may be young for
And we'll try to pay attention to our regen as well. Am I speaking loud enough? That's another thing. Trying to figure this all out. So, alright, he has a barrel and a seashell and a pearl. This is gonna be hard to beat, I think. We'll have... Here's our regen. It's already higher than his poison, so we don't have to worry about it really. Steals double crit. So 51, 59. Yeah, we're scaling faster than he is, surprisingly.
Bring her out! I've got another salvo in me.
That was sick. That was pretty sick. Even this had 15% crit. This one kind of nutty. Because these two are going off so much, this went off more. Huh. wonder... At some point it's going to be better to move the fire cutlass over to the left, right? Because if we have enough crit, then we won't care about the extra crit. I don't know. But for now, that was pretty good. Okay, cool. I also have been thinking about the noise gate on this, but the last time I used the noise gate, I couldn't. It just stopped letting me talk. Or stopped responding when I talked. If I can get some sort of...
Profit 10.
I mean, I do have the regen, but some other sort of healing. We have that guy again. Adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced. It's interesting, but I think we're okay. That's interesting too. That'll be an actual burn item. Let's... hold off. That's what I want. But I don't have any friends, do I? Shit. So maybe not. Didn't mean to right click. Yeah. When you use a core or another ray, adjacent poison items gain poison for the fight. No. What I want will be perfect for me, I think, is to take this duct tape and put fiery on it. It's funny that it has a banana on it. Travel almost anywhere, gain a burn item, sells weapons. I don't have very much money, and the illusion of choice, right? I don't know what I want to do. I'll reroll once.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
This gains haste, this gains 2 burn for the fight. I mean, that's pretty good, right? This is always burning, but... and hasted, rather. Don't need it. Motherboard. Haste the core for 2 seconds. When the core gains haste, give it damage for the fight. So this is like having... I don't know. I don't really like things that work like this. Like, it only buffs one item, and you basically are just using... It's like having a 4-slot core, basically. Whereas like this hastes everything. This is giving crit to both of these, which are feeding off each other.
Every item
So things like that, like,
it's a relationship, you
mathematically don't make sense to me. I really want to take on this Infernal. I don't know if I can take it. I could try. They do... If I remember right, this guy gives a ton of burst fire damage. But he also has cinders and stuff that can buff my fire damage. Yeah. Let's keep talking. Regen! No! Fuck. We did get quite a bit down, but... Yeah, there's some sick skills that would have worked there. When you burn, your weapons gain damage for the fight. Buys your large items. No. Skill upgrade. Extra crit. First time you use an item, your adjacent items get crit. So this is 6 crit versus 10 crit, essentially. Dig for a free item. It could be anything, but you only get to keep one. I don't think I've ever actually seen anybody take this, so I'm going to take it.
Waiting for us in the ground.
Alright, so barrel is OP, but not for us. If I removed rocket launcher, then maybe. When you slow, freeze, burn, or poison, this gains 10 damage for the fight. Would be good if it also had slow, freeze, burn, or poison. God, what would I replace anyway? Couldn't just hold on to the piggy bank for a while and then sell it. This is tough. This would work off of these two, and no, because it's a weapon. So that's pretty much useless. It only works off of these two, right? 7 seconds. It doesn't multicast, it doesn't buff. Let's reroll. Obsidian Power Drill has lifesteal. That's crazy. How did this get... It came with a buff. That's also good. Myrrh. Doesn't... It doesn't... What's the word? It doesn't scale. I mean, technically neither does this really, but... So we haste and burn. I think this is too good to give up.
The Cretaceous.
It's probably more than we'll get out of the piggy anytime soon, right? So this is 20 damage every 10 seconds. This is 30 damage every 6 seconds plus burn. So it would be healing against burst. But I don't think it's really worth it. I don't know. I'm torn. Realistically, like, if this procs twice, and then this procs, we'll give this, like, 3 damage, or 3 second reduction. This doesn't crit, or doesn't boost it, neither does this. Could put like this and the duct tape. Is that better than the regen and the haste? I don't think so. I don't know. That's hard. Like if I did this. Could be interesting. Because this is going to go off more than this is, even though this has multicast, which will cause this to trip 3 times. It's interesting. And then I would like swap in the light bulb or this for the light bulb or something. Let's give this one more try against this guy. And then maybe the next PvE round I'll try that one.
If you insist.
Again, meta. Double pearl, turtle shell, double poison, seaweed, trebuchet. I don't know if I can handle scale this. I don't think so. I think awful. Yeah.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Like, I'm at day 6. I've won 1 PvP fight. Weapon skills, crit skills, gold tier. I do want more crit, right? Because this triggers off crit. Weapons have crit. When you poison, your items gain crit. Your items have crit. Well, that's just straight up better than Deadly Eye. This applies to everything, even if I replace these two. This scales. I don't have enough money to reroll. I do now, but I didn't then. Yeah, maybe. Or yeah, he had tons of armor. So it's not really a fair comparison. I kind of want to try this. Something like this, maybe. Because this will add the freeze. This has slow. These have burn. And then this will charge a lot. I still want this on the right. with a crit chance. I think I care more about it going off than the core. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Medium items could be an upgrade for any of these. Work at the docks could be anything. I'm pretty broke. Shield item could be a duct tape upgrade. Weapon item. That's not what I wanted. Switchblade's alright, but it's not what I want. It'd be scaling for these two. But we had this scaling. Do lose the crit from the large item being taken off. That's unfortunate.
Come on in. Let's chat.
What is this guy? Deals 15 damage for each weapon you have. This deals 2 times damage if it's your only friend. So this would do, if I remove these two, which I don't want to, this would do 15, 30, 45, 60, 120 damage. Is that right? It's kind of crazy. This charges and slows now. Duct tape upgrade.
How about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Still don't want those. Thanks, JJ. Alright, there's Fascist SpongeBob, Cosmic Rock, or Shock Trooper. Let's go with Rock. Seems like almost always the better way to go. Because, yeah, like, that would be fine. That would be fine with the other setup. Or with the big guy. Feather Leash or items cooldowns is really good. Crit, hasten item for 1 second would be awesome. Your items have crit would be awesome. Most of this is a pretty good choice, I think. Almost anything we'd be happy with. Except for these guys, maybe. Okay. So, when you crit, charge this for a second. Your shield items gain shield, your weapon items gain damage. I swap this in. We do lose some burn procs, but it'll buff this. So you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this. I want to see which one of these two goes off more often. I bet it's this still, but I don't know. Get a small weapon, upgraded item, slow. Sell slow items in these diamond tier. Why did I get 2 diamond tiers on day 7? Maybe because I'm struggling?
I don't boast for myself.
Upgrade what?
I boast for someone.
I could upgrade my core. Could upgrade my power drill. Maybe it goes off more often if I upgrade it. Duct tape upgrade would be alright. Oh, is it? That's funny. It's a reference to an art piece. What should I upgrade? Help me out here. I'm leaning towards the power drill. I'm kind of want to see what its upgrade is, because when the duct tape is upgraded, it gets 1 item for, it'll go up to 3 seconds, and it'll go up to 15 shield base, but it doesn't increase the charge. The power drill, and this will just increase in damage, I believe. The power drill will increase its damage, just its damage. Shit, I thought it lowered the cooldown, or at least the haste, or the charge reduction. Maybe I go core or freezer then?
I respect loyalty.
Did I? Son of a bitch. Why is that a thing? I just like clicked and it went to the next page. I am just grabbing a bug. I don't care if it's a real bug or not. That's bullshit. That shouldn't happen like that. Let's get an item. Silver duct tape. Upgraded. That solves that. Alright, let's try this out. Probably gonna get kicked again. Here we have pufferfish. Fishing rod, it's kind of funny to see anybody actually use. It usually just sits in your backpack. Water wheel is very strong. Black rose scales a lot, but it's very slow, especially with our setup. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. They have a lot of poison though. They should probably put... Yeah, that's probably fine. It's interesting. Alright, this went off 3 times, this went off 6 times. Well, it technically only went off twice, right? Because each X is 1 cast. It went off 3 times, so... So yeah, maybe it's better to swap these. Which will cause this to go off more. This went off 7 times, 6 times. So yeah, we'll swap these 2. If it'll let me. Alright, that's our second win. Yeah, okay. Temporary boost, get a friend, sells weapons.
Any good fights lately?
What do we have here?
Miss it.
Oh yeah. When you crit, charge us for a second. This has lifesteal, so I'm tempted to keep it, but I think I've decided I'm getting rid of these 2. Come on, go away. Blast, when you use the core, charges for a second. Use an adjacent item, charges for a second. When you use the core or another ray, this weapon gains damage for the fight. It would probably be fine if I started earlier with the rays. When this gains haste, this and the weapon to the left gain damage for the fight. When you slow, charge this for a second. Nah. Use another friend, this gains damage. Other friend's cooldowns are reduced. That is kind of cool, especially with the flanking criticals. So this triggers 3 times, that's why I'm going to keep it here, I think. And that should, I think all 3 of those will go to the duct tape. We'll just get some max health. Yeah. Those silver. Save some money. There's an overlay that tells you what all these guys do. I just don't have it. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody fight the frigate. Burninator bot. We might be able to take. I don't know. And it might have something we need. I don't know what these 2 have. But it looks like just having burn in its name, it probably has something we need, right? No. Flamethrower, maybe. Burn equals its damage. I would like to increase the burn quite a bit on these guys, if possible. I think we got this. So we're scaling now, thanks to this. Kind of slow scale. I would like to upgrade like all this. Flamethrower is interesting. Enchanted item with burn effect. Enchanted item with cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. Enchanted weapon with lifesteal. If I was gonna put lifesteal on anything, it'd probably be the rocket launcher. Celestial conduit's always good. I kind of want to do flaming duct tape. Is that stupid? This might be stupid, but I'm doing it. This just sounds very silly. So every 6 seconds, or whenever we charge, shield, slow, and burn with a 12% crit chance. Don't need plus poison. Non-weapon items. I think we've decided to go against the solar farm, even though that's like one of our only sustain options. I would have to get rid of these two, and this doesn't scale. Yeah. Gold gumballs. So the thing about the flamethrower is that if we have the since we have the cosmic plumage, it'll increase the damage and the burn at the same time. If it was something like the Chris Army knife, which uses shield and damage, then it would upgrade that way. Can I put shield on the rocket launcher, I wonder? And what does that do? It's just shield 20. Okay. But it would work. Could put fiery, which doubles its burn, which isn't super helpful here. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Just gonna hold on to it. Get a friend, no. Ourselves friend items. Let's see what this is. Leftmost burn items gain burn or damage. Let's double our burn.
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
Yeah. Alright. This guy is not doing well, so
Go ahead.
This should be fine, I hope.
It makes this
I think
more
our build is
fun.
probably stronger than what it looks like. Radiant Katana. Fiery Cutlass is not as good as ours. Butterfly Swords. Yeah, he went like full damage standard. Or like full weapons. It's almost never good anymore. We do more fire damage, we do more shielding. Some of it.
Like
And
my
we have
crew
scaling.
says
He
at
doesn't
the
really
bar.
have scaling.
Another round.
He does have the Switchblade, which is good, especially with the Katana. It only has a 2-second cooldown. Shield item, temporary boost.
Do you have any really small things?
Missiles is fun. We use the core reload this. So it's kind of like the rocket launcher in a way. It's like half, like the damage is almost equivalent. It's half as much well, it's like if this had multicast 4 instead, but it doesn't have damage. And it needs ammo, but it reloads every time the core launches. So if your core is really slow, then missiles won't be able to reload fast enough.
We orcs respect patience.
But it's an interesting thing to think about. I think in this place, we're okay not going with it. Very tempted to just dump the flamethrower. But I kind of like what we have going on. See if we can find an upgrade. Monitor Lizard, when you haste, this gains 2 poison for the fight. Monitor Lizard would be good if we put the solar farm out. But it's not great in general. When you burn, this gains 50 damage for the fight. Burn, burn, burn. Too bad it's 2 size. Here. And then this would be our scaling. Tootsie Roll, what's the matter? It's alright, Toots. No, it's yeah, it's definitely a pet rock. I haven't seen any potatoes yet. Yeah, that's interesting thought. So like, this is slow as fuck though. A lot of fights are already over by the time this gets off. All our damage is gonna come from over here. But this would be like 3, 4, 5, 6 times 50 damage before this even gets off, at least. That's pretty crazy. Forgot to see what this is. New slow hasten item. Which should be alright, but there's a dig site again, some chocolate bars.
We've barely scratched the surface of the outlands.
Free item or best item? Garbage. Items have crit. Would be nice, but meh. Shield 12, burn 2 every 3 seconds.
Who were the
I could pull the
people who left
core
these
off
things behind?
as well. Like if I did this. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I most certainly forgot what time it was, but apparently my wife's going to pick up the kids anyway, so good to go. This does scale with everything we've got going on. When you use any item to the left of this, charge it. And when you crit, charge it. But this will scale from the plumage. And it'll scale with itself. I wonder if I could put fiery on the core. That'd be cool. I want to try this for just one fight. I'm not sure which fight though. Weapons platform? Think I can take it? Let's do it. Okay, so he's going to charge up pretty fast on this kinetic cannon. And the cog, first aid is pretty fast. Power sander gives laser pistol and Uzi extra damage. So I might be going to, but yeah, this is scaling pretty quick, which is nice. This could be a lot of fire damage. Let's just tick. See what's fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Barely. When you use a large item, haste 2 small items. Then we got this guy. Oops. Free skill, skills unique to dually, or slow skills. We do have a slow. And a freeze. Skills unique to dually might just upgrade our core. Would be an option. And that's usually stuff like friend based. Let's go with a free skill.
Absolute zero, atoms don't move.
First time you
at all.
freeze,
Is that slow
haste your
enough
items for 2
you?
seconds. First time you slow, freeze an item. That's pretty good. First time you haste, freeze an item. I don't like that it's all first time. Get something better. Poison, first time when you freeze, haste the core. When you freeze, your weapons gain damage. Okay, so we want to upgrade this like as soon as possible now. Skill upgrades. Can't afford it. Bet your ass I can. Sweet. So now we're scaling much faster even. We do have enough for gumballs. This is in the wrong spot now. So this will go off twice, this will go off 3 times, and that'll cause this to go off a bunch. This is kind of slow. We have a lot of slow stuff. That's kind of a problem, but we want this to have more crit, right? Because it has extra crit damage. Max health per level? Maybe I'll just go with that. Yeah. Fight this dually. That's so weird. I might, since we're scaling the way we are now, we might get rid of the plumage. Because all the plumage doing right now is scaling our duct tape a little bit. Holy crap, what is that? Oh yeah, we're fucked. Not unless this had lifesteal or something maybe. But so he had, look at this guy's skill set. Holy shit. So he had Atomic Clock, which increased our cooldown a little bit. Whatever, that's fine. Armor Core, he has shield items, which isn't doing anything because he put it in the wrong spot. Yeah, this should be like over here somewhere. The when you use the core, charges 2 seconds. This should be on the left of the core to trigger the core. The metronome, when you use an adjacent item, gives the other item haste. So this kind of like goes back and forth. First Aiden's really good, so that can go wherever. Charge an item to the left of this 3 seconds. So this was just charging First Aiden. It should be charging the ballista probably. When you haste, this gains 30 damage for the fight. When this gains haste, charge it a second. And it has lifesteal. That's nuts. So yeah, this guy's setup was really good, but it's in a weird spot. Left nose shield item has extra shield, whatever. Enemy cooldowns increased again. So I really had no chance. When you use the core, haste 2 items. When you use a weapon with lifesteal, freeze a smaller item. When you use the left dose item, haste an item. This, like, again, this only goes off 3 times, so, and he doesn't have anything to refill it. First time you fall below half health, whatever, weapons have extra crit. So this guy had a good build, he just has it in a stupid position. But he still kicked my ass, so. Yeah. I like that this is just freeze a small item. So that just freezes these guys, right? I only froze 2 anyway. I think it's time to get rid of this. It's not doing enough. Gave what, 8 shield and damage. Could go back with this guy because it has lifesteal. Could a ton of burn. I could go back to this setup. Can go like this. Could bring the core back out.
Oh, we need to.
Random enchantment, sure. Enchanted item with shield effects. Let's see what the solar farm does with shield. That sounds good. Solar farm or the rocket launcher. Rocket launcher says shield 20, so that's 2, 4, 6, right? Solar farm does shield 90. That's interesting. This has fiery, or else it'd be like double shield. What does flamethrower do with shield? Flamethrower. Because if it's shield equal to damage, that'd be sick. No, it's only shield 60. Huh. So this is already enchanted. This is enchanted. Let's put the shield on the rocket launcher. Shield equal to this item's damage. See, it's wrong. Or it was wrong in the description. I wonder if it would have been the same here. But this is fine because this will gain shield as it does damage. That's pretty sick. Could be a weapon upgrade or a temporary boost. We're getting our asses handed to us. We're about to go into the next day. Let's get a temporary boost. Max health for the day. Healing items, extra damage. Start off with more damage. Let's go with more health. Maybe damage was the way to go, but whatever. Oh, I thought we were supposed to... Alright, I misread that. Small non-weapon item, Zarkon. XP, diamond tier item. Could be very good. Let's go for XP because we're about to level. Gold tier tool, gold tier item, loot item. Alright, extra crit is pretty nice. Put that on the cutlass. Or the rocket launcher even. I'm gonna put it here and hear me out. Like this, because the shield can crit, I think this is the right way to go. That's the only reason why, really. But, when this goes off, it'll add 20% crit. So I want this like this still. And it should go off pretty often because everything has burn on it now. If I get burn on this, then it goes off. It causes itself to charge too. That's pretty sick. I'm not really sure what these guys do. This guy probably has something frost. This guy probably has something trash. This guy probably has something poison. Let's go with the trash. Test out our stuff, and we'll try to pay attention. Regen, heal equal to your opponent's poisons. Pretty cool. Haste iron on the left, haste this item. Skills. Yeah. Because when I use this, it would charge this. That would be cool. Yeah, this guy, so much shield so quick. That's cool. I don't really care about that. Oh, I forgot to thing. Sells medium items, chocolate bars, or chest. We do need more health to help us ramp up. But medium items could be any of these three.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about
Brick
moderation.
Buddy. It's interesting. I mean, this guy's cool and all, but yeah, see this, when you use an adjacent item, charges 4 seconds is pretty sick at diamond level. When you use an adjacent friend, we're not using friends, or else that would be very good. DJ Robot is pretty funny. Haste your friends by 3 seconds and you get 3 nanobots. Nanobots are little size 1 guys that do damage for every small item you have. Yeah, like Chlorence plus DJ Robot would be hilarious. That'd be quite the pivot too. But I'm not gonna do
You might
that.
try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
Yeah, you can only get 1 enchant per item. There are ways to just straight up level things up, and then there are if you get the same like base or same item in the same type or level. So there's like, excuse me, there's level like it gets better, and then there's level as in like silver, gold, copper. So if you get like, if I got another gold flamethrower, then this would become a diamond flamethrower. If I get another silver rocket launcher, then it would go silver. And it takes, if you have one that's not enchanted and then something that is enchanted on the board, then it'll give you that enchant. I don't know what would happen if I had like a shiny cutlass and put it on this fiery cutlass. What would happen? That I just don't know. Could get this extra burn damage. Interesting. Keep forgetting to see what of this stuff goes off most often now. Guessing these two or this guy. That's interesting. Let's give him some burn.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Alright, now we can upgrade. Like, I can upgrade this to upgrade the slow, I guess is what it does. Upgrade the solar farm, the cutlass, or the rocket launcher. Would it be better to have one thing at diamond? That's one thing I don't know about this game. I don't know if it's better to have something that's diamond or to have everything be gold. Also gold tier skills, but I think I'd rather have the upgrade, I guess. If I'm thinking like in Brotato, it's better to have, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the flamethrower. Because this does double, burn equal to double the damage, I just saw that. So that's better. But in Brotato, it's better to have everything, like
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
getting another item doesn't necessarily double its power, it just increases its power, whereas having like two items that are like a gold and a silver, a diamond and a silver would be less effective than two golds. This guy is doing a shitload of damage with that leg shot.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
I can hardly believe we won that. That was cool. So the Langshang, it only went off once, but it healed him for like his entire health. If he would have gotten this off again, it would have killed me. This cloak is not helping him, I don't think. It does like the haste for one, but it use the item to the right, haste it. So it like has to charge up 7 seconds and then it hastes. And then it has to charge up again. It has a reduced cooldown because of this. And then the dock lines are just kind of there. So he has no synergy, really. So their right is my right. So they're like the left side of the board, it's still like this. So if I was going against myself, I would also see the flamethrower here and the cutlass over here. So instead of being mirrored, like flipped, it's the same. Enchanted item with heal effects. Okay. Did I enchant this? I didn't. Flamethrower and solar farm. Flamethrower would just be heal 90. That doesn't look right. I think they need to update the wiki. I think some things were changed. Do want to upgrade something with a heal effect. Could be nice. I think I will. Let's see what happens. This is like my sustain anyway, right? 70? Now what determines that? Interesting. Get max health, medium or large items, buys your medium items. I think I have a medium item training here. Oh, it's my core. I can't sell my core. Can upgrade my solar farm.
You see that, Barker? That's how it's done.
Mamasaur. Deal 200 damage if your enemy has at least 5 items. Destroy a small or medium item for the fight. When you destroy an item during combat, your dinosaurs permanently gain 25 damage. That'd be cool if I had like the baby dinosaur. Yeah, that's not good enough. It's pretty cool. 2 rays and a bulldozer. Work's going nuts. So hopefully we can finish this run, and then this might be my last one because kids and stuff will be home soon. But Void Golem, Trash Titan. Let's try the Void Golem. I think the other guy, I think he might destroy me because of the count drops. And he destroyed my Cullis. But count drops is so strong, man. I forgot that he had that. That was stupid. That was a stupid fight to take. Anyway. Could get a weapon upgrade for one of these two. Or just some chocolate bars. I think we want the weapon upgrade. Might be stupid, but that's bugged. When you use the core, charge this 4 seconds. Haste charges 2 seconds. Ballista. When you haste, this gains 40 damage for the fight. When this gains haste, charge it 2 seconds. I wish this had fire on it, because that might be a sick pivot. Because this is just OP. This is such a strong item. Because that would cause this to charge, and then it would charge off of this, and it would haste, so. And I can't afford it just to speculate, so I don't have any money. Uzi is also cool. Every 2 seconds, deal 8 damage.
All my weapons have been tested in battle.
But,
have you?
Yay, dinosaurs. Health, toughness, shield items. Just take the gumballs for a better start. Try not to get too tilted here. I'm gonna have to start like speedrunning this. Stop thinking about it so much. Crit, shield, health, shield, 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 damage. Against another dually who's probably gonna kick my butt. I mean, I like this build. It's not very good, but it's but I like it. Some of these guys we do very well against, and some just, yeah. Shield bash is probably going to be bad for us. Turbo ballista, he hastes itself. Too slow hasting item. Ignition core. Ignition core is what I needed. Yeah, I didn't even have a chance. That was nuts. Metronome triggered 11 times. Yeah. That was crazy. That was my last loss. Oh well. Alright. I might play a little offline, but alright. Gonna call it there. Didn't unlock a second thing. So far my only 10 win. Only time I've won 10 has been with Vanessa.
The sea is bright.
She's just extremely strong right now. Everything else seems kind of weak. But we're gonna call it there. I think, Kirby, that you might be the only person who entered the raffle. Or the giveaway. So if anybody else is here, you have about 3 seconds to type exclamation point ticket, or join the raffle online through the link. Giveaway, and I'm gonna call it in just a sec. And this is for a closed beta key. So I'm gonna go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. And I think it's end. Nope, that didn't work at all. Okay. Stupid fucking thing. Alright. Reject. Dashboard. Accidentally closed the giveaway, so stand by. Did a couple extra seconds. 1 ticket purchased. Close giveaway. Draw a winner. Holy cow. Gee, I wonder who it was. I'll text I'll text you on Discord, Kirby. Alright, thanks all. I'll see you guys around. Have a good rest of your day. Tomorrow we'll hopefully be streaming, and we might stream more Bazaar, or be a roguelite. I don't know. We'll see. I'm having fun with this game, and I paid for it, so I kind of want to play it some more. Tomorrow, what's my schedule look like? Yeah, should be fine. Anyway, have a good day. Love y'all. Have a good. See you later.